Are you wondering if you should buy more Bitcoin right now? Do not do anything until you watch this video. I'm about to break down a little secret, a little hidden gem that could really help you on your journey. I'm about to drop a huge trade alert. The last time I dropped a trade alert was Coinbase at $50. Coinbase soared from $50 all the way to $150. Also, everyone's been begging me for altcoins. So I'm about to drop a top 5 altcoin bonus video. Both of these videos are going to be available only on our FFA, our Financial Freedom Academy. Go sign up now. You can cancel anytime and get these 2 huge bonus videos tomorrow. Go to CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Again, that's CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Limited seats only. Now, we're on the 2-week chart, Bitcoin US dollar index, and Bitcoin has entered phase 2 of the bull. We officially announced this back in October. We were waiting for a confirmation in November. It was confirmed. We are 56 days into phase 2. The price shot up. Everybody got very excited. There's a lot of new eyeballs in crypto, and everyone's wondering the same question. Should I be buying Bitcoin right now? Should I wait for something? If so, what do I wait for? When do I buy? At what price do I buy at? What I want you to do is watch this like a hawk. We are in a very distinct phase, the same type of phase that we were in 2012. And then Bitcoin did the same exact thing in 2016. And then we did the same exact thing in 2019. And we are repeating history as we speak. And this is where it comes into play. What I want you to realize is the structure. And then we're going to get into what you should be doing with Bitcoin. Pay attention. What we have is a clear market structure, a clear pattern that's been repeating for years and years and years. Why? Because of human emotion. Human emotion is very predictable. It's the same in every cycle. They get too excited when it goes up, they buy at the top, and they get too sad when it goes down and they sell at the bottom. If you know anybody in Bitcoin, I guarantee you know people that bought at the top or near the top and sold at the worst possible time near the bottom. Why? Human emotion, plain and simple. Now, how do we counter that? With clear, cold, hard facts in the charts and following distinct rules to a T. Here's what I mean. Bitcoin does the same thing every time. We have the bottom of the market, right? The bottom of the market is usually met with some heavy resistance. We stay at the bottom for a little while building resistance, right? Bottom of the market, resistance. You can see all of this resistance here. Bottom of the market, resistance here. Bottom of the market, resistance here. So that is our base. That's our red line there as our base. What we do then is Bitcoin has the largest rally in many, many, many months through that resistance into phase 1. And phase 1 builds market structure directly on top of our resistance. Wherever you have resistance and you break through that resistance, it's no longer resistance, it turns into support. Just like if you had support and you break through it, it becomes resistance. It's that simple. If you look at it, we broke that resistance, it became our support, and we held phase 1 right here. And then we had a new resistance of phase 1 right here. That new resistance lasted a couple hundred days, 200 days of phase 1 here, 200 days of phase 1 here, and guess what? 200 days of phase 1 in our current cycle. Do you see a pattern? Luckily, if you're new to this channel, you just hit that subscribe button because this is where you're going to get tips to either make all of your money or lose all of your money with the big picture cycles of Bitcoin. Now, what we see happening is phase 2 happens. Phase 2 happens after that 200 days of sideways action. We were met with a heavy resistance in this phase 1 right here. So guess what? Phase 2 builds directly on top of that. It's that simple. Picture like walking up the stairs. Just what we told you yesterday. So Bitcoin walked up the stairs It broke its previous resistance, making support, and we had our support here. Now, this is where it gets interesting because in phase 2 and in phase 1, what we always do is come back and test our structure. Meaning, even though we were incredibly bullish here and skyrocketed into phase 1, holding resistance here, what did the market have to do? Take your phone, tilt it to the side, hit that subscribe button. It had to come back down and confirm our support. It needed to confirm that that was resistance before, and now it was support. So in this box, we touched the top and the bottom. In this box, we touched the top and we came all the way back down to the bottom to confirm our support. We also did the same exact thing in 2016. We came to the top and we came all the way back down to the bottom to confirm our support. Now, look, we didn't actually touch our support, but we showed signs of high levels of support. Look at this wick here. Look at this wick. There was a lot of buying pressure here, which helped us continue up into this area. What we had is a plummet in price all the way back down to this area. You can see the same thing in phase 2. We came all the way back up to the top here. We crashed all the way back down to reconfirm our market structure and to reconfirm what used to be heavy resistance is now our support. And look at that wick, huge buying opportunity here. But again, these are bought up so fast because smart money is watching these levels like a hawk. You can see this wick. This is a ton of buying pressure coming in, and a lot of orders didn't get filled here because it was very short-lived, but it tested our market structure. We've been doing this forever. Case in point, 2019, heavy resistance here, market structure here, skyrocket in prices. When we got up near 12, 13, 14,000, watch any video from that time frame. Everybody was saying, hey, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 is coming. We were the only people screaming, hey, we are having a turnaround here because on a weekly chart, we printed a gravestone doji right up at the top at 14K. That's a heavy trend reversal candle, and we came back down. We had to come back down to test our market structure. What used to be our resistance was now confirmed as our support, and the market could proceed into its true bull run fashion. Without that confirmation, the market will not confirm. Now, this is where it gets a little bit unorthodox because we built the market structure here with heavy resistance in multiple places here, but we never came back down to confirm this as support until this bottom. This bottom literally had to come back down to these levels to confirm that this is no longer our resistance, it's our support. And that continued our bullish divergence, right? We had bottom 1, bottom 2, bullish divergence. We moved into phase 1 of the bull. Phase 1 of the bull had the market skyrocket, right? It literally dragged Bitcoin with its hair out of the bear market into phase 1 of the bull. And then we were met with heavy resistance here. And guess what? We came from that heavy resistance and we came all the way back down to confirm our market structure, not once, but twice, both of which with a huge wick. Why? There's a lot of buying pressure. Smart money is watching these levels. And guess what? Smart money is watching this level. This level will be hit either in two scenarios. This will either be hit, well, it's likely to be hit in phase 2 because it was hit in phase 2 here. It was hit in phase 2 here. So it's likely that in the next 100-ish to 150 days, we should touch this bottom. What we need to do is have this market structure in the next 100 to 150 days would be ideal. And it would be very similar to what we did in 2012. It would be very similar to what we did in 2016. However, I will state this for the record. If for whatever reason, Bitcoin does not come back down and test, it will be a warning sign, but it will eventually have to come back down to this 30, 31, 32K area to confirm its market structure as the market matures. It would have to happen at some point, whether it's many, many months from now or in the next 100 to 150 days. It's going to happen. So if you are thinking about buying Bitcoin and we are at a price near the top of this channel, it would probably be in your best interest to change your tune and try to look to enter the market at this area because it's only a matter of time before Bitcoin comes down here, whether it's in the next 100 to to 150 days or in 2024, at some point, it's got to come back down here in terms of health, in terms of market structure. This is how markets operate. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, but I'm just stating the facts and trying to help you out. I do not want to see you buy near the top of the market. That's a very dangerous thing. What I want you to do is buy at a more strategic time when the market is hopefully retesting its market structure. Hit that subscribe button. I'll see you right back here in the next video. Everybody has been loving the tips I'm giving at the end of the videos. A lot of tips on financial freedom, a lot of tips on health, a lot of tips on protecting your wealth. If you like those tips, our FFA is that on steroids. The FFA is easily 1,000 times better than those tips at the end of the video, and you get a roadmap to financial freedom with 7 simple steps to follow. All of the content is there to help you. And by the way, right now, you're gonna get 2 huge bonus videos when you sign up. The only problem, there's limited seats available. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com and enjoy.